Cuba and Louisiana actually have a lot in common. It's oppressively hot just minutes after the sun rises. We share a coast with the Gulf of Mexico, just on opposite ends. We get seafood from those Gulf waters, but they often fish in primitive rafts instead of big shrimping boats. And back on land, there's a ghostly resemblance in architecture to the French Quarter of New Orleans, had the quarter been neglected and abandoned for 60 years. State Representative Marcus Hunter of Monroe was struck by Havana's beauty.
Somebody asked me what the two words I thought when I looked at some of the buildings, and I said magnificent ruins, because I felt like there were so many beautiful structures and edifices that just needed to be rehabbed or replaced, and they just want the opportunity.
There's a chasm of difference in transportation. Not everyone in this island nation can afford a car. People stand on street corners to hitch a ride. Many vehicles are packed like sardines as perfect strangers jump in antique jalopies to get from point A to point B, something unheard of in the U.S. But the Cubans deal with very little fear of violent crime. As a matter of fact, I did a lot of exploring on my own, never felt afraid or uncomfortable, maybe a little bit of panhandling, but other than that, these are safe streets.
80 centavos.
Our tour guide seldom mentioned Castro or the communist government, but it was obvious natives wanted little to do with American media. To say they were camera shy was an understatement.
Muchacho, no!
But Cuba Educational Travel, who arranged this trade mission, they were thrilled the U.S. and specifically Louisiana wanted to reestablish a trade relationship with Cuba.
Any small contribution may turn down into a huge contribution at the end of the day. So thank you, everyone, everybody. And as Tommy always say, you just shot the barn door.